G'day everyone, welcome to Hook's Kitchen. My name's Andrew and today we're going to be making fresh pasta made with eggs, flour, olive oil, water and salt. It couldn't be easier and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right. So to start off with our pasta, what we need to get is 2 cups of unbleached 00 flour. And along with those 2 cups of unbleached flour, we're going to use 3 eggs and a little bit of salt, water and olive oil to go with it. So first I'm going to crack the 3 eggs into a little well that I've made around my flour. And after you've done that, all you need to do is just put a little bit of olive oil, teaspoon of olive oil, teaspoon of salt, a little bit more than that, and a teaspoon of water. Then all you need to do is whisk this all together in the well, just until it starts to come together and make a little eggy mix. And once you're sort of happy with how that's starting to look, then slowly start adding in some of your flour. This is a pretty easy recipe to go with because you don't need to use a bowl or anything. You can do everything right on a clean bench, which is really good, really fun to make with kids, and it's a really simple ingredient too. So if you want to get your kids into cooking, this is actually a pretty good way to go about it. As you can see, slowly adding it, you can start seeing the mixture get a little bit thicker as we go along. So that's now at a point where I'm pretty happy where I can start using my hands. This is the part where it gets a little messy. But don't worry, it comes off pretty easily, so if you're worried about getting manky hands or anything like that, it's nothing to stress about, you'll be right. So, remove that. And then just slowly move the flour in and just lightly massage it through. Use your hands and start trying to get as much of it into the center as you can. And then slowly just start mixing it through. Use the flour to your advantage as well. The more flour you have mixed through the dough, the easier the dough will be to handle. Make sure you get it through evenly and you won't have any problems. So you can see now that's starting to actually come together quite nicely. Keep scraping it all together. Because the faster and the more you work the dough, the more the gluten will start activating in it. And it will be more manageable for you. So just keep mixing around, getting all the bits of dough around the edges. Incorporate it all together. And at the end of the day, what we're after is a softish but pliable dough. And to get to the stage where we're at now, takes about 5 minutes of kneading. So again, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy to get around. And to get a little bit more strengthened up for what we need it to be, we just need to knead it for about an extra 5 minutes after it's made this form. So that way, like I said before, the gluten will start activating and the dough will get stronger as all the proteins start to come together. So all you need to do is just roll it away from you. Put it down the table, roll and push, roll and push, roll and push. Bring it back in. Eventually, once you're done rolling and pushing for about 5 minutes, you'll have a nice, chunky, fresh pasta dough. And you just need to rest it for a little bit. So after you're done rolling your dough and you need to let it rest, make sure you wrap it in a nice dry spot. On your kitchen counter would be preferable, with a bit of cling film. Wrap it up nice and tightly with just a smidge of flour over it, just so it doesn't stick. Because as it gets drier, they tend to actually, as you just saw just now, it tends to stick to the cling film. So make sure it's a nice round dome. Wrap it up. Make sure there's no air in there if possible. And there you have it. Pasta ready to roll in 30 minutes time. Told you it was easy.